What's up, guys? It's time for, I guess you can call it Game 16 of the second season. Okay. Good job to Sam Henches there. How many more? That was it. That's all. That's the only notification it gave me after the first 16 games. Okay. We started great. Season was off to a great start after we lost to Boston in Game 1, then swept Detroit, and then won the first two games against Chicago, lost the second two, got swept by Arizona, and now we're looking to win this series against San Francisco. We'll have Hunter Green on the mound again. Looks like I think he pitched the first game of the season for us. All right, Hunter Green, 1-1, 196 ERA. Brady Singer has a 5.19, but he's 2-0, so wonder how that happened. Cool. Everything is cool. All right, 182 for Gavin. Tyler Stevenson's 292. Jesse Winker's only a 229. 237 for Fraley. Naylor's 245. 185 for Jamer. Allie's off to looks like a great start. 4 home runs already. And a 316 average. 309 for Steer. And a 308 for Friedel. So we got a couple good bats, a couple not so great. 250 for Fry. McLean's batting 400. What is that in 25 at bats? What is it, 10 for 25 or something like that? Ref Snyder off to a rough start. Yastrzemski 0 for his first 8. And then Matthew Nelson's 2 for his first 8. All right, so got a couple cold bats in Candelario and Gavin Lux, but we'll see if we can wake them both up today. And did that say that the Giants are 10-5? Yeah, let's go over this story.
Team just can't find a way to win. How did they change that today?
I really think it's as simple as putting it all in the rear view and just focusing on the here and now. Every pitch, every bat, just need to lock in on what they can control. Perhaps today is the game it all comes together.
I mean, we're third, but we've also only played 15 games compared to St. Louis down there.
It's the Cincinnati
18,
Reds taking on the San Francisco Giants. And now it's going to be
right.
TJ Friedel.
Logan Webb is on the mound for the Giants. We'll foul that sinker away. Still betting on legend difficulty. Still not used to it, but we're trying. That's outside. Full count.
Recognize that change.
I don't know what broadcast setting I set for this. That's low. He'll take a walk.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch.
All right, Spencer Steer will come up to the plate.
And now Spencer Steer.
That's low in the zone. 1-2 count to Spencer Steer. That's outside. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's in there. Strike 3. I don't know why I didn't swing, but it didn't look good to me, so that's why I didn't.
Right down the middle, just a little
Bummer.
bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ooh, swinging over the circle change, and it's 2-2. All right, swung over 2 circle changes.
Now batting Jamer Candelario.
Come on, Jamer.
On the ground to the left.
And we'll go quietly after a first.
Force out. And that
After the first batter, Friedel takes a walk.
digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Julio
Just
Quintero.
don't want
Swing and a ball
this
popped
whole
up.
game to go quietly, if you know what I'm saying. We got a base runner. Now it's time to get some
Balls
hits in
it
the
in,
next
and
few
there's one
innings.
away. Richie Palacios, the next Giant to hit.
All right. Come on, Hunter.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
His loss is the game that we pitched with him against Boston.
Misses inside.
Wasn't a bad game by any means. He only got scored on twice.
Mission accomplished.
All right, way to go, Lex. Way to be there.
Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an
Technically, it was 8 pitches, 2 outs.
2
But...
outs, base is empty.
And 100 in on the hands to Elliot Ramos.
And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris.
Okay, what is his average? 429. That's pretty team leady. I'll give him that.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across
We want
the
the
dish,
slurve that caught too much plate, but Fraley caught it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go the four. I almost said the 49ers. We're not playing football. It's the Giants.
Here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
That's downstairs.
And now 3-1.
Naylor has been so good for plate vision. That's going to be upstairs. We'll foul it off. It's not that far upstairs. It was about halfway up the top floor. Fouls that, circle change off. Logan Webb is just putting that thing wherever he wants, and we can't really make contact with it. That is in there. Strike 3. That is 3 straight strikeouts for Logan Webb. All right, somebody's got to put the ball in play. End his little streak of strikeouts at the very least. It's 3 now. Jake Fraley looking to do something here. That one is fouled away. A decent hit foul, but foul nonetheless. Looks like the wind is right to left, so most home runs will be easier being pulled this way. That is popped to first. I was kind of hoping that would go over him, but it didn't, so.
Here's Jesse Winker.
Old friend and new friend, Jesse Winker will ground out. That's a fantastic play by the first baseman.
And we're back.
Rolls over onto his back before making the throw there. 2-2 to Chapman, and it will strike him out. That's our first K of the day.
Willie Adames stands in.
All right, so they got a few guys with really high batting averages. I mean, that's how you get to 10-5, so I'll give them that. That's pretty impressive. That's 2 Ks for Hunter Green.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his
Tyler
last
Fitzgerald,
start, he's just racking them up again.
very speedy guy, misses the middle cut fastball. We'll go with a slurve now. Foul tip into the glove. We hung 2 pitches, but he missed them both, so we'll strike out the side, and now it's Tyler Stevenson. 292 is a pretty good start. Come on, Tyler. That's inside. Got me swinging. Was down there, not over there. That's not how you hit that. All right, 2-2. That's going to be a ground ball. Still no hits, even though we have a base runner. It came on Friedel's walk. All right, come on, Gav.
Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
That's outside. We fouled it off. That was maybe too far outside. We'll see. I don't know if we'll see, actually. That's going to be a pop fly into center field. Just nothing going for us so far. Nothing going for us.
Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
I'll monitor the AAA status a month in compared to how these guys are doing. So as soon as we know exactly who's doing what, we'll make some moves. That's downstairs. He's up in the count again. 3-1. That's going to be a foul ball, full count. Kind of putting Logan Webb's pitch count up there, but it's only at 50 coming with this pitch. And that's our first base hit. Friedel's on board twice, 1 walk, 1 hit. That's nice. That's nice of Friedel to do that for us. All right. Spencer Steers struck out in his first at bat, I believe. That's
And
inside this
2 balls
time.
and a strike. Though Chris, through the early stages, he
All right,
hasn't
now
been very
we're going to be able to put
efficient
his
in terms of
pitch
the
count where we want
He's gonna
it.
need to get some quick outs if he's gonna
That's
continue
inside.
to-
Good sinker.
It is interesting, though.
He went 4 for 4 in his
The way
last
the
game. Let's
is
hope he can
run
do that
now,
again. I
doesn't
mean,
even
we
matter
can't
that
do
much if your starter
that
doesn't
again,
go
but
that deep because teams are really aggressively building their pipelines.
hopefully he has another good day. Fouls it off. I stole with Friedel there, but he didn't go. Foul tip into the glove. That's his second K of the day. Darn it.
Back here in San Francisco, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Ferrar Encarnacion.
Hurrah. Hurrah. No, I'm just kidding. Foul ball. Slider down low. Got a piece. We're going to go with the low splitter. Hopefully it goes down a little further. He'll foul that one off as well. All right. He likes... Did he foul off the fastball? I forget if he swung through it or just didn't swing at all. That's good contact. We got to be careful throwing that to him.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
All right, we finally got him to chase, and we will catch up to the ball. So
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you,
that's
pitcher and catcher on the same
Hunter
page.
Green's 4th strikeout in a row. So he's got his own little streak going. That pitch missed by quite a bit. That also missed. Hunter's having a little trouble with command right now. At least as of 10 seconds ago.
Sam Huff, the next giant to hit.
He'll walk Patrick Bailey, which, I mean, fortunately for him, he's not known for speed. Strikes out Sam Huff. He gets right back to it.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his
That
hand and
fastball
just
should have
perfect
been
moment.
damaged,
He keeps it
but he
down.
missed
It's
it.
just
So,
tough to put wood on.
and we did it again.
Splitter of the dirt. Stevenson to first. And it's in time for the third out.
Cool.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Rafael Marchand snaps hitless streak of 0 for 19. I mean, he's still, as of that, at least 2 for 21. All right, Ellie De La Cruz is up first this inning. That's outside, 2-1. We could really use this speed. On base. That's going to be in there, though, 2-2. Got to protect it now. Will foul off the super low changeup. That could have made the count full, but in protection mode, I took a swing at it. That's way outside. That one's easy to take. Full count. And it's up there. It should get out of play. It will. All right, he's got one more pitch to go with, at least. And honestly, that should have been hit hard. We didn't have good placement. That's downstairs. And Ellie's aboard with a walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want
Right, we are stealing first pitch right here. They're not getting 2. They're not even getting 1. That's outside. Ellie's aboard with the steal. Does it show how many stolen bases? That's his 3rd. It's honestly much lower than it should be. We're going to take a step. Oh, come on. That circle change needed to be hit hard. Okay, if we can get Jamer on with a walk, I might do a double steal, honestly. We don't do that much. Not to be. Not to be. Not this time.
And now it's Josh Naylor.
All right, Josh, let's go.
And a 1-1.
Oh, let's go. All right. Gee whiz, that's smashed back there.
And it's into the bleachers.
462.
A massive home
Naylor with a
his
big
second
shot.
And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the
Honestly, with the guy with his power, would have expected him to have more than 2, but I guess we're only 2 weeks into the season, just over 2 weeks.
This
So I
pitcher's
mean,
velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot.
yeah, that was crazy to throw that. Ellie scores, Naylor scores, and we're up 2-2. I'm at 2-0. I don't know why I said 2-2. You can't really be up when it's 2-2.
One down, base is empty.
That's going to be inside,
One strike.
about elbow distance. That's going to be downstairs. We could have another base runner soon. And I think Fraley's got enough speed where I could send him. That's hit hard. It will not drop. It hangs up there for the center fielder. Alright. Now it's up to Jesse Winker. Ooh, soft ground ball. That will do it for the inning. We got two. We got 2 runs. I'll take it.
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer.
Only 2 hits in the game, 2 runs. I mean, it's better than having no hits and no runs. Looking at you there, San Francisco.
Friedel.
All right, Friedel's going to put this in the way and make sure that I'm not just blowing it after making that insult. Elliot Ramos will take that pitch way outside.
When it comes to scoring runs, Singy, his numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10.
All right, we cannot place the pitch right there. Can't do that. It's 2-2. We got lucky. That pitch breaks way outside. Full count now. Elliot Ramos probably has a good chance at doing something, but it's another hard hit, and Friedel takes care of it.
That's out number 2. Now it's Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman, another big power bat. We'll chase that slider. We got him. We got him good. All right, we're gonna go another chase it pitch, and we made him do it. Nice. Struck Chapman out.
So we take a break. Giants go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. New inning getting started.
All right, now we'll try to get Tyler Stevenson aboard. 8, 9, and 1 to start this inning. We'll see if it goes further than that. 85 pitches in. This could be it for Logan Webb this inning. Gavin Lux has 3 home runs, but not a high average. That we got the benefit of the doubt on. All right, Logan's almost at 90. I don't think he's going to make it through this inning, if you ask me. That's going to be inside. Yeah, they're starting to warm up, people. They don't think he can make it either.
Ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Beck getting cranked up as well.
Uh-oh. That could be a base runner, but I doubt it. He'll advance the runner to second. Little dribbler in front, and TJ Friedel gets to bat with the runner on second. He's 1 for 1 with a walk, so he's been aboard twice. Good day. Swung right through that one. He's very good with runners in scoring position this year, though. Come on, TJ. TJ. Oh, that's solid. That's very solid. That's going to drop. That's dropping, and we're going to score. I'm going to send him to third. This is a rare triple for TJ. Unless they get it in, they do not. And he's on third. It'll be 3-0, and surely he's done. They will pull Logan Webb. Replacing him is Tristan Beck. Steer will foul that one off.
This is who they wanted to play. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
He really is. So let's hope he can do it. He struck out twice today. That's inside. 2-2 to him. Okay, so this year he's not been so good at runners in scoring position. He's 187.
The other way.
Oh, it's too shallow. It's not his fault. Made good contact with that pitch. We just don't want to.
2 outs. Fought off foul.
We don't want to get the runner thrown out at home. That's why I didn't go on that one. Alright, 1 and 2 to Ellie De La Cruz. There's 2 down, so in order to
There.
score the run, we need a base hit. That's not going to do it. Ellie De La Cruz is going to pop out, and we will score 1 before the inning ends.
And that's the 3rd out.
It's a
But they do get on the board in the inning on this run
solid
triple
from TJ Friedel.
Back here at Oracle Park.
Might be his only one he gets all year, but we were here to see it. Willie Adames down in the count. That's a hard hit single. That might just be their very first hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands.
I don't think Hunter's going to be totally worried about it. That is another chase. Tyler Fitzgerald goes after this splitter, and then the splitter gets underneath Naylor's glove. And they've got 2 very speedy guys on.
First and second now with nobody out. Ferrar and Encarnacion getting ready to hit.
That's the ball. 2 and 1.
Could be some action here on this next
Honestly,
pitch.
we're pitching into a little bit of trouble right here.
First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Naylor, and he handles it himself for the out.
I honestly didn't see myself getting
you're doing something right.
any of the other outs. So
and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early.
We got to find out how to jam Patrick Bailey. That's not going to do it. We don't want him getting his arms extended. We need something to jam him. Oh, there we go. That works too. Sorry, I was unable to get those words out. But 8 strikeouts today. Sam Huff. Good play by De La Cruz, and it gets us out of the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the
All right,
6th inning.
Jamer Candelario 0 for 2.
Jamer Candelario. Sharp grounder.
He's 1 for 3. That's how you do it. Waiting on that 12-6 and send it through the gap.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this
strong. I think that I'm not gonna watch this replay. We could, but
here's Josh Naylor.
We're gonna warm up TJ Antone, who's been trash against left-handers. No right-handers are hitting on him, but I guess batting average against is only a 182. So that's not bad. Total batters faced. So he's good against righties, not great against lefties. We will also put into the pen Taylor Rogers. No idea which of them I'm going to use. But
board here at first with nobody out.
Candelario. That's inside. Naylor takes it. He's already got 2. He's got 2 stolen bases this year. Interesting. That one. He swings and misses. And it's not hard to tell why. Way too early, and the PCI was still in the middle. That's inside. Full count. Fraley 0 for 2. A couple solid lineouts.
We'll see another payoff pitch.
Okay. Oh, got Naylor on the low fastball. Interesting. All right, Jake. It's gonna. Oh, I'm not gonna have to go back because it's not gonna drop. I don't know why I thought it was going to.
Next is the designated hitter, Jesse.
All right, with 2 down, Winker, who is 0 for 2, will get a chance to bat. That's upstairs, but we got antsy with it. That not something we should have swung at. Not at all. Ooh, that one's gonna get through. Barely rolled over it, but it gets by the first baseman's glove. Jesse Winker's aboard.
You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
First and second.
Now Tyler Stevenson 0 for 1. I think he's walked. That's why it's only 0 for 1. That's a good pitch. 2-2. That's oh no. Look at Bailey go with that pump fake. Holy cow. Full count now. Oh wow, Gavin Lux is trash with runners in scoring position. That's something we can hopefully fix if we can get him to the plate here. Which we can't, so it's going to be Gavin Lux leading off the next inning, and I'd be surprised if they don't put in a lefty for it. Alright, Hunter Green starts off the 6th, and the first pitch he throws, or I throw, I guess it was the 3rd pitch he threw, but popped up behind the plate. Stevenson caught it. Alright, 2-2 to Palacios, who's 0 for 2, fouls that one off decently hard.
A little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact.
And that one just misses, and it's a full count.
And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter, but missed the spot.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point.
96 pitches.
Every sign of wavering starts to get.
Fraley's got to get there. Oh, we might be able to throw him out. He's way off there. No, he'll be back. Darn. All right, 2 down. And this should be his last batter. He's at 101 pitches now.
Up and in.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping.
A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
To third.
Oh, no way. All right, he's done. We're going to put in the next pitcher.
Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He did fantastic to manage. All right, 1 and 2. Antone will throw the 4-seam fastball and just miss. It is 2-2.
I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ripped on the ground to second.
Lux fields it, throws it, and he will be the first to bat in the next inning. They do put the lefty we expected. All right. No offense, Gavin. We are just going to. We're putting McLean in this spot. He's batting 400 on the young year with 10 hits.
Swings through that.
That one he does swing right through. That's a bummer. Wow, okay. Maybe I should have picked Lux. Gee whiz.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss.
It's only 87, and we kind of took it like a fastball. Swung early on it. Friedel, 2 for 2. Single, triple, and a walk.
Right there. Did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
We're early on the fastball. He doesn't throw very hard. All right, 2-2. That's just low.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground.
That is going to be the first time they get Friedel out. 2 down. Now the right-handed steer will face Danny Colombe.
Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on.
I think we'll use Antone for the next inning since he only pitched 0.1 innings so far. That's down the line and fair, and that could be a double.
Makes the turn and heads for second.
He hesitated to throw it, and that should allow us to enter easily. Looked like he chased that one downstairs a little bit. All right, Ellie De La Cruz is 0 for 2. He has walked, so he has been aboard. That's outside, and we'll go after it. That's inside. Glad we could see that one. All right, Ellie is pretty solid with runners in scoring position this year, batting .313. That's going to be inside as well. Full count. the other switch hitter in the lineup, Jamer Candelario, sits next.
That one the other
It's
way.
a hard liner to the second baseman.
Staying in the game on defense,
All right.
Matt McClain. He entered the game
I
to
do
pitch
think
hit
that we
and now
should
man second base.
use McLean as an
Popping
everyday
up to the
starter, but
left,
it's really
in
hard
the
to pick
foul
between him
ground.
and Lux. I know Lux, realistically, overall-wise, it should be easy to pick
Makes the catch,
McLean
and there's one gone.
over Lux.
So digging in,
But
Ferrar Encarnacion.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter
I
right
do
there.
want
I mean, that
Lux
pitch was
to be a
right
starter
down the
for some
middle. I
games.
think he
So
got
we'll
a little
use
too
Lux
excited, came out of his
in the
mechanics,
right-handed games.
instead driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up.
And in the
Unfortunate
left-handed
for him.
games, it's going to be McLean.
Calls it in, and there's two
But then
away.
in late pitcher
And digging in for San
situations, then we will
Francisco,
switch
Patrick Daly. Up the middle. Whips
to
it
the other one.
first.
Whoever's starting
That's the
probably
third
won't
out.
finish.
Inning over.
All right,
Here's a
another
new
lefty.
pitcher from the pen, Eric Miller.
Pretty tight game, so
We
they're
will
looking for
probably
quality pitches
put
out of him right here. Gotta do his
our
best
next
to keep the
pitcher
score
in. That's
right
outside.
where it is.
Outside low. And it's
Now
2-1.
what? All right, left, righty, lefty, lefty. It's definitely a Taylor Rogers situation. Who's next? Naylor? He's actually good against lefties. That's outside.
Outside with
3-1.
ball. Swung on.
That's hard to hit. It looks going foul though, unfortunately. Full count.
Throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
I mean, that was the first one he threw.
That
Let's
one
be real.
misses.
And he'll walk me with
So
another
leadoff
one.
walk.
So he listened, and it
And at
resulted in a
first,
walk.
nobody out. And now the first baseman, Josh
I mean, hold on. I'm going to call
Before the
timeout.
1-1
I know I probably am
time
going to
is
need
called.
that later, but
Runner at first with
third
no outs
base, we will probably put... Never mind. He's actually the quickest option we've got. Everyone else on the bench is kind of slow. We got to call somebody up that's speedy for the bench. I don't know what we're thinking with that.
here. And that's a
That's
little
upstairs.
And a count 2-1.
He was looking for some fire.
Whoever we call up, I'm
there.
going to make sure they have
You're
some
not
decent
out
speed.
front.
Maybe
Speed that
Marte or
pitch.
something.
You'll be looking for a new bat.
And that's a circle change. We're early on. We're early on a lot of pitches today.
Count full.
In the
Full
dirt.
count, and it gets slightly away, but we'll stay. Not risking losing the base runner. Looks like Fraley will be pinch hit. We'll put either Yaz, who is
And
also
ball
left-handed.
forward,
That's his
2-4.
second walk. Eric Miller not off to a good start.
First and second.
All right. I
No
guess
outs. In now for the Reds.
I
Jake
like
Fraley.
Fraley's clutch, though. It's making his thing look a little large. 67 clutch. Yeah, Yastrzemski's not great clutch-wise. We're going to go with
So now a pinch hitter.
Rob Refsnyder.
Refsnyder. Good opportunity for him. First and second with nobody out.
That's inside.
Block.
His command is just garbage. Refsnyder is going to need some contact right here to fix that trash little... Not going to get it right there. That one was going to make it 3-1. Circle change right in the dirt, and we're helping him out. Don't like that. That's going to be downstairs, full count.
And that's ball
I don't think
three.
he's thrown me an actual strike yet. That's going to be outside. He's walked the first 3 guys he's faced.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating
All right, let me
opportunities.
see.
and
Let me
this is
see.
one of them right
Jesse
here.
Winker, 60 and
Now it's the
46.
Reds'
97
stage.
clutch.
Jesse Winker.
This is one we will still use. Yeah, we're going to use Jesse. I trust him. Bases loaded for Jesse Winker right here. No outs. That's upstairs.
They need a strikeout.
Dude, he could freaking walk another one at that with that kind of freaking pitch.
Pop up something, but you got to make some pitches.
Ooh, circle change. Good pitch right there, though.
He can earn some points.
All right, 2-2. That's gonna get Jesse Winker. I don't know what I was looking for. It wasn't that. And he will be
Sean
pulled.
Shelley comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here.
Man.
This is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight.
Bases
back
are
in the
loaded
game.
still. 1 out. That's gonna hit some home.
Center field.
That's gonna hit at least 2 home. Maybe
Another comes
get
to
in
score.
for a second. Or double, not a second. 5-0. Now Matt McClain gets a chance.
Great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone.
He struck out in his first at bat. This
This
time it's through the middle, and that'll be 2 RBIs. 7-0.
It's 7-0. Back to the top of the order now.
TJ Friedel now.
The Reds leadoff man. TJ
He's
Friedel.
gonna. Ooh, that throw was a little wild. That would have got him. Friedel, 2 for 3 today. Also taking a walk. Been aboard 3 times. That is hard hit. It's gonna carry, and honestly, what am I doing? It's a wild throw, and that's gonna save me from accidentally getting thrown out.
So up next,
Gotta be honest here. I totally thought we're gonna pull Steer now. Left fielder. We'll put in the left-handed Mike Yastrzemski. He gets to play against his old club. Now, albeit he's been off to a really slow start. And it's still going slow. All right.
So remaining in the game defensively, Rob Refsnyder. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter.
So a couple former freaking 49ers. Yeah, it's the Giants. The 2 former Giants will enter this game. And Yastrzemski and Taylor Rogers. Got him. Sam Huff strikes out.
So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
That's fouled off.
And foul ball.
Sweeper caught too much plate.
All right,
Yastrzemski will put this one away.
Yastrzemski makes the grab, 2 down.
Yeah, there was a couple really good free agents. I don't think we did bad with our signings, but we didn't pick up like the almost $100 million contract guys. Don't think we could afford those, so we will stick with these. 1 and 2, 2 and 2 now, with 2 outs in the 8th.
Chopped out towards short.
De La Cruz, slow jump, but easily gets Palacios. And now he will lead off this inning.
Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Let's put Ashcraft in to finish this one.
Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies. And
That's outside, 3 and 1. 0 for 3, but he has walked and looks like he has a chance to do it again.
Well, some people say you and the Philly fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type.
This
It's true.
curveball is popped up. Just gets out of play. Just. Hard hit foul. That might hit that skyscraper over there.
Though that we've seen, that is kind of a thread really in every sport.
Full count.
These are the elite players. And so they
Struck him out. He's 0 for 4 today. Not a good day for Ellie. He'll have some of those. Just kind of missed that cutter. He shouldn't have missed it, but we did. First pitch, Candelario sends it up and to the center fielder. Josh Naylor now. Batting 1 for 3, home run today. And we're underneath the sinker.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing.
2 and 2 now.
eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle.
We
you're
will
saying
stay
yourself,
alive,
"I missed
fouling off that
pitch."
knuckle curve.
Make a quick adjustment.
Close, but called a ball.
Let's
Break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside.
I swear I didn't pay off the ump. That was.
That's ball 4.
And he'll take a walk. Wow, dude. That's rough for that pitcher. All right, Rob Refsnyder took a walk his first AB. Still only batting 87.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
That's a rough batting average. Come on, Rob. Rob. Hard hit. There we go.
Drive, and that's base hit out into center field. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, patience
He'll
and
wake
discipline
up after
paid
that
off
hit,
right there
I would
as he
hope.
got into an
All right,
advantage.
Jesse
Now,
Winker.
absolutely punished
That
pitch.
97
Wasn't
clutch
moved in
kind
the
of
slightest.
didn't
Confident
work
guy off
last
the
time.
bat.
Struck out.
I think that means you put a pretty good swing
That's a
on it.
cutter that
Now,
he'll
Jesse
foul off.
Winker.
Went
First
backwards.
and second, two
Just
now.
got the
Here
top
at the
piece of the
ninth.
ball. 1-2 now.
That's down and in.
That one he will be just able to check. That looked like it about went around. 1 for 4 Dave for Jesse.
Still
Fouls that
2-2
one off.
after
I
the
was
foul
kind of
ball.
fooled by the direction it was headed.
Headed towards the
It's
corner.
headed to the corner. It should get
And
down.
that
Oh,
is a
barely hits the
foul
netting. I don't
ball.
know if it would have gotten down, though.
2 outs. Right
Down the
side.
line, fielded cleanly, and the inning is
They're
put
out
away.
of the bag, and that'll do
Off
it.
we go to the bottom of the ninth.
Back
Ashcraft will
now
look to
as
get
they
the
hand
final
the
3
ball
outs
to a
as
fresh arm
we
to start the
should
bottom of the
not
ninth,
blow this game.
Graham Ashcraft.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy.
We shouldn't blow the game, but we're on a fast track to
strike
doing just that. Elliot Ramos
Man at
absolutely
first,
crushes that.
Jeffy steps to
And
dish
the
to take
leadoff
his
man's
cuts.
on.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one ripped.
And that one's going to hit the gap. Friedel and I think it's Winker after that. Jeez. All right, that's going to be an easy triple. Shutout's gone. Matt Chapman hits a triple.
He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open
All right,
space
Graham.
out there.
Come on,
So
bud.
I think that knock was all about his approach, and that
This
really
game's
was
all about
just
trying to
a
get
little
Graham
deep.
acclimated to the season.
Swing
Got
and
him.
miss for the strikeout.
Hanging cutter, but
Pasted right by him.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means.
no, I agree. That's going to be the second run of the ball game. Oh, Ref Snyder couldn't get it.
Trim the lead. It's an RBI single. It's
That's going to be the
7-2.
second triple of the inning for the freaking Giants. So with one down, they have another runner in scoring position.
Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap.
All right, Gerard Encarnacion will go after that.
That's the kind of thing.
And he
hitters dream
fouls
about
that
when
one
they're
off.
falling asleep
Man.
at night.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Got him.
Swings
2
and
down.
misses, it's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. And up next
All right,
for the Giants,
Patrick.
Baker.
Patrick.
And it's strike
Full
2.
count now.
Ooh, buy it. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat part.
That's a pop-up.
Swing
That
and a pop-up
should
in
do it.
foul ground.
And it will.
That's the catch. Ball game
We
for
take the
Reds
series
with the
2
rubber
games
match
to
of this
1.
3-game series.
This was a huge win.
Well, it was a blowout, let's be real. That
Series
game wasn't in question. We just kind of put our worst arm in to try to finish it. Gave up a couple runs, but 7-2 finish.
You also have a higher expectation
That
to play well, so they're
will
gonna have to
do it
maintain
for me,
focus.
guys. Had a bunch of runs go in that game. I like it. Hunter Green got the win. Couldn't quite make it 6. Walked a couple, struck out 8. That's a solid day. 3 hit. It was just the fact that he was at 105 pitches by the time I wanted to. I was hoping to get him through the 6th, but couldn't quite make it. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. I don't know exactly how long I'll simulate. I'll probably simulate just to the end of this month, and then we'll play the first game of the next month. But I will see you guys there.